what's left when you're stuck in class and the minute hand won't cooperate? So what's left when you're fading fast, but you gotta pass to graduate? Well, the only thing left is a driving guitar and the sound of the pounding drums. So turn your radio on to a rock and roll song, 'cause baby, it's the only thing left.
What's left?
Just rock,
What's left?
rock and roll.
What's left?
Just rock, rock and roll. It's the only thing left. So what's left when the new girl at school, she winks and asks you to call her? But it's been 6 weeks since you had a job, and 5 weeks and 6 days since you even seen a dollar. Well, the only thing left is a driving guitar and the sound of the pounding drums. So find a hammering band with a jamming front man, 'cause baby, it's the only thing left.
Hey everybody, we're back and we are fixing to throw down on some Brunswick Stew. So what we've got here is 3 quarts of water in a stock pot. I went ahead and just bought a rotisserie chicken, much easier. We're fixing to debone this chicken and keep the skin, and we're putting it right here in the stock pot, and we're going to cook it on medium-high for an hour to extract all those flavors to add to our Brunswick Stew. Now, we also have a pound of barbecue. We have chicken broth, cayenne pepper, diced tomatoes, lima beans, whole kernel corn, Worcestershire sauce, vinegar, tomato paste, potatoes, diced onion, and we're going to add just a little touch of this liquid smoke. Alright, let's get started. Let's get this chicken deboned. My husband's putting this carcass and the skin and everything in the water. Now we're going to boil this for an hour. We're going to add a little liquid smoke to this. And here's our shredded chicken for our Brunswick Stew. That's what's left of my chicken carcass. And this is the lovely liquid that we've got going for our Brunswick Stew. This is the pot that we boiled the chicken in. Now we put some olive oil down in the bottom of it, just enough to cover the bottom, because we like to put our onions in first so they start getting nice and translucent before we start adding other stuff to it. So let's cook these on down, and then we'll start adding the other things in a minute. I'm doing it a little different than some people do it. I add my potatoes to the onions and cook them for just a minute. Hold on, let me get the rest of them. That was 2 large potatoes, and I just leave skin on. We like the skin in this family. And we will cook these down, salt and pepper them to taste, of course, and then the next thing on the agenda is to add them to our broth that we just did. Okay guys, see how my potatoes have been frying in there? I've got this whole thing of chicken broth, 2 pounds worth. I'll pour every bit of it to this. Alrighty. Now, what you do is you just stir that up just like it is. And let those potatoes start taking on that flavor of that good chicken broth we just put in there. Now, you set the chicken broth that we just did right here. Now, we're going to get this on a medium high. We're going to add our shredded chicken. There we go. Now, we are adding a whole pound of barbecue pork. Come on out. Be nice. Okay. It's cold, so I didn't want to move. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that smells good. Okay. Then we have little stewed tomatoes. They're so delicious. So delicious. This is such a wonderful meal. And budget friendly, of course. Look how much this is making. I mean, good Lord, you could feed your family for a whole week if you had to, for mere pennies. Okay, let's stir that up just a little bit. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and add a whole can of corn. All right. Whole can of some lima beans. The green kind. People think that this is so hard to put together, but it's really not. Okay. Now, to start thickening this up, I'm going to put a whole can, large can, it's 12 ounces of tomato paste. Alright, got down to the nitty gritty. Okay, so there went the tomato paste. Now, our directions say, let's see, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. So, here we go. Oops. Oops. We like it a little briny. Okay. Now, the next one is, let's see, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. So, this is really going to be good. Okay. Then, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne. It was being difficult, didn't want to let me open it. Okay. There. Cayenne. Yum. Then we add just a little bit of garlic powder. I just sprinkle mine over the top like that because you don't want it too garlicky. So here we go. We're going to let this cook down. When it starts getting thick, we will add our potato and onion and chicken blue broth mixture. And it should all fit in this pot, hopefully. Always put just a tiny amount of sugar in this. It lightens up that vinegary taste. So I don't use sugar because I'm diabetic, but I use stevia. Now if you're using sugar, a teaspoon. Stevia, 1/8 of a teaspoon. That's all you need. And this is ready to eat. You can get you a good look at this. Potatoes, lima beans, diced tomatoes, pork, chicken, onions, corn. I mean, oh my God. Out of this world. I'm fixing to make some hush puppies. Gonna make some PawPaw coleslaw. And dinner will be served. Okay, everybody, we are fixing to make what my family refers to as PawPaw coleslaw to go with our Brunswick Stew and Hush Puppies. Now, we just put them in a food processor, just like this, and shred it. Then the only thing you do is you add creamy mayonnaise, good mayonnaise, not any Miracle Whip or anything like that. Add creamy mayonnaise, salt, and pepper, you're good to go. We cooked this stew for a total of 6 hours. Fantastic. PawPaw coleslaw. I will put the link to the recipe for Hush Puppies. Put a couple of Hush Puppies in like that. Brunswick Stew. Now, of course, everybody knows, good Southern girl always, and I do mean always, puts her just a little bit of hot sauce on her Brunswick Stew. Like that. Now, cold nights setting in, winter time's coming, you can't get more comfort food than this. So, we hope to see y'all again. Stop back by, visit with us, and we'll give you another great Southern recipe by Simply Southern Recipes by the Rocket City Girls. See you later.
So what's left when you're stuck in class and the minute hand won't cooperate? So what's left when you're fading fast but you gotta pass to graduate? Well, the only thing left is a driving guitar and the sound of the pounding drums. So turn your radio on to a rock and roll song. 'Cause baby, it's the only thing left.
What's left?
Just rock,
What's left?
rock and roll.
What's left?
Just rock, rock and roll. It's the only thing left. So what's left when the new girl at school, she winks and asks you to call her? But it's been 6 weeks since you had a job and